Hey friends, Pastor Fieberkorn here with you. It is Friday, December the 26th, and it's Gospel Preview Friday time. In the midst of this Epiphany season, we hear teachings from Jesus, but even probably more common in these assigned gospel readings is seeing Jesus at work as the Son of God on earth. After all, it is the season in which we celebrate the Epiphany, the appearing of God on earth. And as you know, it's going to take a while for people, even Jewish people who were expecting a Messiah, to come to grasp with the reality that Jesus is the Son of God. The disciples get it, but also waver at times. Many of the religious leaders, actually most of them, do not get it, although there's exceptions. Nicodemus seems to get who Jesus is. But part of how Jesus is going to manifest his presence on earth is through great power and authority and signs and wonders. And a couple of those things are included today. In fact, two in just one verse from our reading from Mark chapter 1. This is an account where Jesus heals a man with an unclean spirit. And so the first thing they marvel at is Jesus' authority. And they also do this when he teaches in the synagogues. Um, Here he says, they say, what is this? A new teaching with authority, because he told the unclean spirit, be silent and come out of him. So one, there is an authoritative nature to Jesus' discourse. It's not like the Pharisees who are reasoning. Jesus is just sort of willing to stand up and speak on behalf of God. And the people sort of marvel at that boldness and probably some of the brilliance of what he was able to say. But then also he demonstrates power over the unclean spirits. See, he commands even the unclean spirits, and they obey him. Who else could do that other than the Son of God? That's why some thought, well, maybe he's the prince of demons, maybe he's Beelzebub, because who else could cast out demons? They weren't ready to accept that he was the Son of God, so maybe he's the ruler of the demons, and that's why he can cast them out. Of course, Jesus counters that by saying a kingdom divided against itself cannot stand. Uh, why would the ruler of demons cast out demons, right? And he's trying to say, I'm not the ruler of demons. I'm the ruler of the forces of God and the heavenly host, and that's by whose authority I do this. Jesus also demonstrates power over nature. Certainly he does that when he changes water into wine, but maybe the greatest spectacle of all, when he walks on water, or the one that gets words of awe from the disciples when he calms the storm with just a word. They say something really like this. Here they say, what is this new teaching? Even the unclean spirits obey him. But when he calms the storm, they say, who is this man that even the wind and the waves obey him? Who other could tame creation with a word than the author of creation who spoke it into existence by a word? And so through these things, Jesus is manifesting his glory and showing us that he's indeed the Son of God on earth. And that means his authority is ultimate authority. And his new teaching with authority is something that we should obey, right? If Jesus is the Son of God, we need to listen carefully to every last thing he said. And that's why we look forward to hearing about his life during the Epiphany season and also some of the things that he taught us. And of course, that is true anytime we encounter God's word. So I hope to see you in worship this weekend. We'll have a seminarian, Paul Hammis, bringing us God's word in our sermon series, I Am a Child of God, and we'll see what he has to say. We'll see you then, and God's peace to you.